tired, we get exhausted, but what's actually happening inside that we often miss?
Well, so stress, by the way, we Canadians can be proud of the word stress because it actually was coined right here in Canada in the way that we use it today.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't. It was coined by another fellow Hungarian of mine called János Sorhán Selye, S-E-L-Y-E, who was a physician and researcher who came to Canada in the early 20th century, just after the First World War, and he did his research on stress at Université de Montréal in Montreal. And he's the one that showed in the laboratory the impact of stress on diminishing the immune system, overgrowing the adrenal gland, which is the stress gland, and ulcerating the intestines. And he's the one that, the word stress wasn't new, but the way he used it was new. He's the one who established it internationally. And the thing about stress is it's an essential response to life challenges. If you're confronting a threat, you better have a stress response, which means you'll have activation of your nervous system in a good way, and it makes you more alert. You'll have more adrenaline to give you more energy and strength to fight back, more cortisol that gives you more blood sugar to have energy for the challenge ahead. In the long term, that's a positive and necessary physiological response of all animals. In the long term, those same stress hormones, and this is something that my profession, the medical profession, I only wish would understand and practice more, is that in the long term, those same stress hormones give you high blood pressure, constrict your blood vessels, high risk of strokes and heart disease, thin your bones, so you get osteoporosis, suppress the immune system, or can even turn it against you, so you get autoimmune disease, make you depressed, put fat on your belly so that you're more at risk of heart disease, turn on genes that can cause cancer, turns off genes that can protect you against cancer and cause inflammation in the body. So this is what we all bring on ourselves, and people don't realize how, because they've taken on these driven values of this culture, they're actually literally making themselves sick. And sometimes it takes an illness to wake people up, and I don't recommend that way of waking up, but my God, it works that way very often. One of the Greek playwrights, Aeschylus, wrote in a play called Agamemnon, written 2,400 years ago, and he said that the way that the gods created us, human beings, that we have to suffer into truth. You have to have pain to wake us up to reality. And unfortunately, too often, it's these stresses that we impose on ourselves that then create pain, illness, dysfunction, that then wake us up. That maybe the way I'm living isn't the way I'm meant to live. But I don't hate it. I regret that that's how people have to wake up, but it often is. Certainly, I have to be dragged kicking and screaming to the truth. I don't gravitate there automatically.
Yeah, well, everyone here is obviously extremely proactive, committed, trying their best. They're self-aware. They want